Now in Good Morning Northwest, a call for new privacy laws this morning as the Federal Trade Commission reports vast surveillance by the most popular social media companies.
Sunny and cooler for the end of summer, and then it's going to be sunny and warmer for the beginning of fall. We'll talk about the timing and the temperatures all coming your way.
And where you can get free preventative health care today without insurance. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice. Robin and Natalie are both off again this morning. It is Friday, September the 20th. Mark Peterson has a look at your first alert forecast and what's it looking like out there right now.
After such a hot summer, I mean, throughout all of our summer, it's been well above average. Now we're at average and we're cooling in temperatures into Coeur d'Alene under clear sky 49, 50 for Spokane. Those have cooled about 5 degrees since I've come to work. Beautiful weather and the 4 things we would love for you to know. Sunny and 70s all the way through the weekend. A weekend freeze watch we're going to be talking about. And then fall, of course, starts Sunday morning. Right now, radar satellite saying, yeah, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, all very dry. We do have a few high thin clouds out of the northwest. We are seeing a little bit breezier conditions than expected. We've got a low up there that is creating those gradients to get a little tight, and that brings in more winds. 40 into Deer Park right now, 45 Cheney, and then we have temperatures in the low to mid 50s into the valley, so Deer Park could see 30s as we get further on a little bit into the morning hours. Our forecast today, again, plenty of sunshine, breezy conditions, and a high of 71 degrees.
Well, the Federal Trade Commission staff report says major social media and video streaming services conducted vast surveillance of users to monetize their personal information. Now they're calling on Congress to act. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. And Hannah, what does the FTC want Congress to do about this issue?
This morning, the Federal Trade Commission is calling on Congress to pass new privacy laws. It comes after the agency found social media companies engaging in, quote, vast surveillance on people using their apps. Personal information such as your marital status, income, and level of education is being shared.
Almost bet that if you're using a free service, that you're giving up something to have that service.
The report is based on information gathered 4 years ago, which analyzed how 9 companies, including Meta, YouTube, and TikTok, collect and use data. However, the companies could not keep track of who they were selling the information to. FTC said the lack of privacy is dangerous and can expose people to things like identity theft and stalking. Experts say consumers have no idea how much data is being collected.
Wake-up call to the public and the consumer that you need to take action and be aware of what information you're potentially giving up in order to leverage free services.
Some companies have tightened their policies. From the report, several firms failed to protect children and teens. And just this week, Instagram announced privacy protections for teens. Experts say changes like this may not be enough.
I don't feel like these companies truly have our children's best interests in mind. I think that they have themselves in mind for the most part. And so ultimately it becomes the parents' responsibility to really dig in and understand what their children are using.
The FTC recommends companies limit data collection and sharing, restrict targeted advertising, and improve protection for teens. The agency is pushing for Congress to pass federal privacy laws. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
All right, Hannah, thank you. Over the past few days, 3 people in our area have died riding motorcycles. One in North Spokane, another near Fairchild Air Force Base, and one just outside of Hayden. Washington State Patrol says with temperatures starting to drop, many are trying to squeeze in as many rides as possible before putting their bikes away for the season. And with the sun setting earlier every day, it makes it harder for drivers to see them on the road.
Motorcyclists could be coming out of nowhere sometimes, and just be vigilant.
Sergeant Greg Riddell is also calling on motorcycle riders to think before getting behind the handlebars.
To make sure that we're obeying the safety laws, we're obeying the speed limits, and putting yourself, not putting yourself at risk and at danger as well.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, a motorcycle rider is 28 times more likely to die in a crash than someone in a passenger car. They also faced 4 times the injury risk. Well, the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students will make his first appearance in an Ada County courtroom next week. Brian Kohberger will have a status hearing on the 26th. This will also be the first time in front of the new judge, Stephen Hippler. The trial was moved out of Latah County after a motion was approved by the Idaho Supreme Court. Kohberger was moved to Boise on Sunday. The Kootenai County Fairgrounds is hosting day 2 of a free healthcare clinic today. The clinic is available to anyone, meaning you don't need insurance or even an ID to register. Once you get your vitals checked, there are dental and vision services available, as well as a chiropractor, massages, and haircuts. Many of the people at the clinic say they don't have any other options when it comes to healthcare.
You know, the patients are very appreciative of what we do. A lot of times when we're done, they're in tears and they want to give us a hug, and they're just very thankful that we can help them in this way.
Now, anyone who registers for the clinic at the fairgrounds between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. is guaranteed to be seen. The nonprofit Idaho Sunshine says it plans to bring the clinic back next year and hopes to have a booth for hearing aids and legal advice as well. Oktoberfest celebrations are here in Spokane. The West End Oktoberfest features special brews, food, and festivities at 5 breweries downtown. With your ticket, you'll get a mug and beer discounts on Saturday and Sunday. And at the Coeur d'Alene Oktoberfest, you can start your weekend in style with tonight's tapping of the keg, then keep the fun going with stein holding and best dress contests on Saturday. Your ticket comes with tickets to try out some of the 30 different brew options available. For more details and a link to get your tickets, you can head to our website. That's KXLY.com. All right, it's 6:06. Mark has his hand raised, so I guess we got to go to him now.
Got a question.
Yeah.
When did you do the beer keg tapping?
Yeah, that was here in Spokane maybe 8-10 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
And then the beer splashed everywhere and I was drenched.
It was a waste, and yet it was wonderful all at the same time. All right, as we look at the school bus forecast, it's going to be crisp as those kids head out. Temperatures in the mid-40s, potentially around 50 degrees. So tell them to put a sweater on, and good luck with that. Here is a better look at the One Spokane Stadium as the sunrise is starting to allow us to see what's going on. Your full forecast coming up.
Valley Fest is this weekend. We're giving you a sneak peek of all of the weekend's highlights coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And stock markets soared following this week's interest rate cuts. Who's likely to benefit the most from the lower rates when Good Morning Northwest continues?
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
This Saturday, Huckleberries is having their 35% off natural living sale. Shop any of our 18 locations for natural and organic products. Vitamins, minerals, body care. Save 35% this Saturday at your local Huckleberries Natural Market.
I kind of get it now. The massaging seats in this Mercedes are sublime.
Told you.
I needs me one of these.
I need one for each day of the week to match my shoes.
Well, at the rate that Northern Quest is giving them away, it's... oh.
Need the script?
It doesn't matter.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes-Benz on September 28th, only at Northern Quest.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments for 90 days.
Shop DaveSmith.com.
Where are you headed?
Where am I headed? Am I just going to take what the market gives me? No, I can do some research.
You know, that's backed by JP Morgan's leading strategists, like us.
When you want to invest with more confidence, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
Talenti's salted caramel truffle layers with creamy salted caramel gelato.
Bradley.
Cookies.
I can see the cookies. The jar is see-through.
I knew that.
I knew you knew that.
Talenti, raise the jar.
Finally, Yasso, a ridiculously creamy, dipped, chipped, sandwiched ice cream-like experience that's super snackable and made with Greek yogurt. So, ice cream, get the whoop out of our freezer. Yasso, love it or it's free.
4 News Now anchors, not just in the newsroom, but in the community, doing the work, listening to you, asking questions to help keep your family safe. We're the people you trust on your screens and in your neighborhood. We'll always be there on 4 News Now.
This Saturday, Huckleberries is having their 35% off natural living sale. Shop any of our 18 locations for natural and organic products. Vitamins, minerals, body care. Save 35% this Saturday at your local Huckleberries Natural Market.
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Scandal in the crucial swing state of North Carolina. A candidate for governor is accused of making disturbing statements on a porn site more than a decade ago, including allegedly saying he's a black Nazi. This morning, Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson denies making that statement, and his party is standing by him. Robinson was once praised by former President Donald Trump as Martin Luther King on steroids. Again, the candidate denies making the comments and says he's staying in the race. Stocks closed at record highs yesterday following the Federal Reserve's long-awaited interest rate cut. The Dow gained 1.3%, topping 42,000 for the first time. Lowering borrowing rates should take pressure off of companies and everyday Americans, including potential home buyers. Analysts say housing demand will likely increase dramatically after the Fed signaled that more rate cuts could come by year's end.
All right, our 10-second takeaway on this Friday morning. So excited to say Friday morning. It is clear and cool out there, so grab a light layer. You'll need the shades. The sun's going to be out, but 71 for the high.
3, 2, 1, and it goes.
That was 9.5-year-old Elliott Adams kicking in the inaugural goal on the new mini soccer pitch, in Balfour Park. This field was brought to Spokane Valley by the Seattle Sounders and their sponsor, Delta Airlines. The kids in the community were thrilled to get out on that field.
I mean, I'm just really excited for this new mini pitch.
And Elliott wasn't the only one who was excited. Lots of kids and their families showed up for the grand opening to play in scrimmages, meet soccer players, and enjoy some free food. Spokane Valley Mayor Pamela Haley says this is just the beginning.
This park is going to be built up over the next year or so, but this was kind of the first kid-friendly thing we put in, and I'm just really excited to see this many kids come to play.
Mayor Haley says the park will soon have a playground and splash pad for the community to enjoy as well. That pitch looks pretty cool. Perfect for like 5-on-5. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12. It's that time of year again. Valley Fest is back. Allison Martinez is live in Spokane Valley with more of what we can look forward to at this year's festival.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
So, boss man, what are we doing today?
Oh, just annual maintenance.
Annual maintenance?
Yeah, the yearly tune-up to keep the heating and cooling stuff running. Wait, you do get tune-ups on your HVAC equipment, right?
Any chance you can come by my house after this and check out my system?
Get a free heat pump with every furnace purchase at Bill's Heating and AC while supplies last. Call now.
These are real people seeking solutions to real problems.
I have plantar fasciitis.
Pain with my feet, my knees.
Feet, knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk.
I'm not feeling any pain, especially in my heel. That's where I always feel it.
I don't feel the knee pain.
I didn't notice any pain in my back.
I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
When you live in the beautiful Northwest, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And nobody knows decking better than the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
From the early evening cocktails to the backyard barbecues, your deck is the most fun place to be. And during Windsor Plywood's end of the season decking sale, there's a lot of great discounts now.
Windsor Plywood,
with 2 locations in Spokane.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
I work late shifts. Car Wash Plaza is open 24/7. That works for me.
I feel safe. It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
Strong water jets cover everything. The roof, the sides, even the undercarriage.
The Central Dog Wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
It's easy at Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, you can check out Valley Fest. The community festival is back, and it all starts with the Hearts of Gold Parade tonight. Our Allison Martinez is live at Mirabeau Point Park to tell us all about this weekend's highlights. What have you got for us now?
Good morning. We're telling you all about Tot Fest. Now, I know it can be hard to find ways to entertain those little ones, but luckily, Valley Fest has you covered. I'm joined with Heather Vila this morning. She is a music teacher, and can you tell us a little bit more about Tot Fest and how you'll be participating?
I have had the pleasure of doing Tot Fest for many years. I'm really excited that it's back this year. It's a wonderful way for those young families to find something to do and to help find resources and different things that they might be looking for in the Spokane area.
Absolutely, and you'll be playing a very special role. She'll be playing this ukulele, quite literally, and leading the kids in some songs. Is that right?
Yeah, right here on this stage we're going to be doing little music together demo classes, and we'll have just invite any of the little ones up onto the stage, and we'll have some instrument play and singing and dancing, and it will be a lot of fun. So something that all kids under 6-year-old really love to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we have any 6-year-olds in our audience awake at this time, but
probably a lot.
Can you give us a little preview of your song? I'd love to hear the ukulele this morning. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. You have a gorgeous voice. Now tell us, where can people find Tot Fest?
Yeah, so it's in Center Place, which is at the Valley Fest location, right off of Pines. And Center Place is the big first building. There's also going to be a great car show right next to it. So when you're looking for the car show, you'll know the building is right next to it.
We'll have more on that coming up here in a few minutes, so you'll have to stick around. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
All right, Allison, thank you so much. Taking a live look here over One Spokane Stadium. All right, it was pitch black earlier. Sun is starting, well, it's not peeking out quite yet, but we're starting to get a little bit of daylight trickling in here as we start our Friday morning.
Yeah, dawn of the, I had to come over here. I thought he said dusk, and it's desk. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, the Extreme team in action. Days are getting shorter, but the work is still continuing at Northeast Community Center. So what I want to do is show you a video that was from, let's see, this was Tuesday morning. And
this
of course,
kind of the before, right?
Yeah, kind of a before. They've been building up this area that was really not being used well. They've got a grant for what will be Jeans Beans. This is the Commons as it sits right now, or as it sat on Tuesday. Now let's take a look at yesterday. All right, we've made some great improvements. There is Modern Drywall's done a beautiful job. SOK Engineering designed all this, really looking nice. And that now is the bone bones. Mackin and Little has done the mechanical work. Mountain States Electric's done the electrical. So now we have the bones ready. Now Boughton Construction and the rest of our teams are going to come together Monday, and we're really going to make this something, and I think it's going to be great. I hope you follow us. This is going to be Coffee to Careers. We're going to talk about how they're going to go through these classes and really learn a lot so they can go out into the workforce. Going to be neat. All right, right now air quality is good. It's a great start to the day. Want to talk real quick, freeze watch potential for near freezing conditions from Deer Park, Suncrest, all the way up Ione, Republic, up into North Idaho. So if you still have some tender things into the garden and stuff, we want you to be aware of that. Cool start today. Temperatures in the low 50s all the way through the 9 o'clock hour, low 60s by 11, mid 60s midday, and then by 3 o'clock we could finally hit 70 degrees, low 70s, 71, 72 is a normal high for this time of year. Radar, satellite, just a few high thin clouds. That's it. It's a dry condition throughout the northwest. We have this low tracking through Canada, cooler temperatures coming down through there, and we're seeing, again, the gradients getting a little tight, a squeeze, so we have a little more wind. Today, we're going to be in the low 70s, mid 70s as you get into the Central Basin, all the way down into the Tri-Cities. Everyone's going to have dry weather, okay? We're going to see over our planning forecast those low 70s all the way through Sunday. Fall arrives. Monday, we start warming up to 74. And look what happens next week. At least temporarily, we're going to be well above average, 10 degrees above average with that 82 expected on Wednesday. So get ready for what will be a mild but cool morning start all the way through the weekend.
Okay, yeah, we're getting into sweatshirt weather for sure.
And leaves are going to start changing.
Oh, man. I don't want to think about that. All right, good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:21. Well, the Cougs are looking to start 4-0 for the second year in a row. But unlike last year, WSU is hoping to capitalize on its early season success. Hear the message from head coach Jake Dickert after the break in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
In the ICU, I see patients suffering from asthma and lung disease. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution in Washington is unacceptable for my patients and their health. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Dreaming of luxurious wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Northwest Window and Door is a trusted, locally owned family business serving the greater Spokane area since 1995. Helping you find the perfect windows and doors for your home without the sales pressure. Offering diverse styles to match your unique preferences. Northwest Window and Door takes pride in delivering a stress-free experience to our clients. Discover top quality products and exceptional customer service by visiting us online at nwwindow.com or stop by our showroom today and let us turn your vision into reality.
And Doug.
And if we win, we get to tell you how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Isn't that what you just did?
Service!
Stand back, I'm gonna show ya how Doug and Lee will roll ya. You know you gotta live it if you wanna win.
Time out.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Dreaming of luxurious wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
When your child has asthma, every day you worry about the next attack. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution makes it out of the question for me. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State has a chance to start 4-0 for the second straight year. And when the Cougars started 4-0 last season, they were the darlings of the college football world. But then everything came crashing down when the team lost 6 of 7 to end the regular season. Head coach Jake Dickert isn't trying to make the same mistake twice. Wazoo needs to beat the Spartans first to get there. And with a Friday night game, the Cougars have had less time to prepare. But that doesn't matter to Washington State. The Cougars are 2-1 in short weeks under Coach Dickert. So the message all week long has been forget what happened last year and just be undefeated this week.
Once again, we don't dwell on last year. We learned from it. We moved on, understand how to attack this week. We've been successful in short weeks, I think, through the last couple of years, and we're going to need to be able to do it again.
And kickoff is at 7 o'clock tonight in Pullman. And the Mariners salvaged the series against the New York Yankees with a 3-2 win in the series finale. Seattle is now 2 games back of the American League wildcard spot with 9 games left. They open a road series against the Texas Rangers tonight. The Spokane Zephyr host Power DC this weekend. Spokane is still looking for that first win in franchise history. Now, they've only scored 2 goals in 3 games, which is not a recipe for success. But they've only been playing together for about 2 months. So head coach Joe Johnson is confident things will come together.
I think we've created a lot of chances. We have #1 in crosses. We're one of the top teams in the league with getting touches inside the penalty area. It's just, are we creating the right chances to score? And so that's what we've been really hitting.
At the end of the day, we're here to win. We want to win. So using those bits of frustration and motivation to make sure that that happens next game.
And first kick is at 2 o'clock on Sunday at One Spokane Stadium. That'll do it for Morning Sports.
Man, would love to see the Zephyr get a W. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26. For years, the Coeur d'Alene Airport has been a training ground for North Idaho police officers, but that's about to change. Why law enforcement agencies across the state say a new facility is needed. And a shooting in a Kentucky courtroom leaves a judge dead. Why the identity of the suspect is sending shockwaves around the nation. And before we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an ABC News exclusive, Michael Strahan, one-on-one with Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff.
He said this, quote, "She doesn't like Jewish people." And she likes me. You're Jewish American. So what was your reaction when you heard that in real time?
So it's typical Donald Trump gaslighting. So he is somebody who has had dinner with known anti-Semites. This is a guy who has had a record of saying incredibly vile anti-Semitic things. So for him to say that, I just almost laugh at how the chutzpah, as we would say, and it's gaslighting.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of Michael's exclusive interview with Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
I'm the team mascot, and boy, am I running late. But I got lead in my foot and spirit in my fingers. Oh, what a hit. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, the cost to cover that might tank your season. So get Allstate, save money on auto insurance, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Woo!
Missing out on the things you love because of asthma? Get back to better breathing with Fasenra, an add-on treatment for eosinophilic asthma that is taken once every 8 weeks. Fasenra is not for sudden breathing problems or other eosinophilic conditions. Allergic reactions may occur. Don't stop your asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens. Headache and sore throat may occur. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Step back out there with Fasenra. Ask your doctor if it's right for you.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
This week on Svengoolie,
it looks as if we have a real live vampire on our hands.
A vampire and Carl Kolchak.
Very funny.
Darren McGavin stars in The Night Stalker on the next Svengoolie.
Saturday night at 8 on MeTV 4.2.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
We are Spokane Wellness Group. We are a provider of semaglutide, which is a medication that has been helping people lose weight and achieve their goals of being healthy. I wanted to know, what can this drug do for me if I don't change anything? So I've lost 65 pounds. We're trying to make it so everyday people can buy it and reap the benefits from that, because there are a lot of benefits from this medication, especially for people who are overweight. We'll be here for you. We want to help people.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice. Robin Nance and Natalie Grant are off. It is Friday, September the 20th. Mark Peterson is here with what you can expect heading into your weekend here in the weather.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's also my son Matthew's birthday.
Happy birthday, Matthew.
Everyone's getting so old. Right now, we do have a little bit of haze. Most of that is dust. We'll tell you why. 50 degrees currently. The southwest winds to 15 miles an hour, and 5 to 15 is the range we're expecting today. Our sky condition, yeah, we're going to see sunshine. We're going to have a few clouds, beautiful weather. We're going to be sunny in 70s all the way through Saturday into Sunday. Then we'll see increased clouds. A weekend freeze watch. I'll have more details on that coming up. But fall starts Sunday, and we've got that happening. So why is it more dust than smoke? We look at the elevated smoke forecast, and these northwest winds, there's not a lot of smoke coming out of BC. There's not a lot coming off the Pacific, so our air is cleaner as it comes over the top of us. So for those with respiratory issues, your filters and stuff on your furnace should be taking out that dust easily and not having to worry about smoke. We look at what we can expect with our current conditions, and it gets colder in Deer Park, 40, 44 in Cheney. Temperatures low to mid 50s all along the I-90 corridor. Our forecast today, really sunshine, a few high thin clouds, mid 60s midday, and by 4 o'clock, the heat of the day, which will be a normal 71 degrees.
It's National Prisoners in War and Missing in Action Day. Service members from Fairchild Air Force Base remember those from the region who were listed as MIA as a result of their service in the Vietnam War. Yesterday, the Air Force Sergeants Association, SEER Association, and the 336 Training Group had a program at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Riverfront Park. Following the program, the team had a 24-hour ruck to Fairchild's main gate. This morning, the march ended. Since the war, 16 members from the region were listed as missing, and from that number, 9 cases have been resolved. Chief Master Sergeant Trevor Brenton says they're committed to honoring service members.
Shows me that the Department of Defense and that our government is working hard to earn the trust of the American people and to honor its commitment to all of our service members that you are not forgotten.
Nationally, many cases have been resolved by the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency. Chief Master Sergeant Brenton describes the search process.
Interview local people and pour over archived records from these cold cases, and if they can gather enough evidence, they'll send out a team to conduct a site search, and it looks a lot like an archaeological dig.
Senior Airman Joseph Lanner shares an experience of a friend who's on a mission.
I have a friend who just went on a mission to Vietnam, actually, to go on one of those missions to look for the remains of personnel, right? So we're always going to keep looking for their family members until they're found.
And here on 4 News Now, we wear red on Fridays to remember and honor service members. For updates, go to KXLY.com. Reporting in studio.
All right, Hannah, thank you. For the first time in 12 years, Washington voters will be choosing a new governor. Wednesday night, the candidates discussed the future of the state's K-12 education system. The debate was hosted by Nonstop Local KHQ, Nonstop Local KNDU, KNDO, the Association of Washington Business, and Greater Spokane Incorporated. It was a small but important part of the debate. Our Marissa Rio highlights how each candidate plans to approach education.
Education was a brief topic of discussion.
What I'd like to do is to start some Head Start programs that really focus on people who are interested in the medical field, in the mental health professional field, EMTs, paramedics, teachers.
The candidates also discussed how to fund your child's education.
We need to be frugal with your tax dollars. We need to prioritize your tax dollars, and education will be an absolute key for me as governor.
Bob Ferguson has a page on his website dedicated to his education plan. Here are a few priorities: reduce class sizes and fully fund special education, invest in more school nurses, counselors, and social workers, expand early childhood learning, and implement universal pre-K. Reichert's campaign addresses the issue of students leaving public schools due to the pandemic. His priorities: never reverting to a one-size-fits-all round of lockdowns, closures, and mandates, making every school in the state safe and secure, and restoring parents' voices.
Parents want choice. They want to have a better education for their children. We need to give them the opportunity to choose the schools they want to go to, and their tax dollars follow them to the schools that they choose to send their children to.
Bob Ferguson, on the other hand, opposes that view, saying that's a voucher system.
Taking public dollars away from our public education system and sending those public tax dollars to unaccountable private schools. That makes our budget problem much worse when it comes to funding our public schools.
And that was our Marissa Rio. You can find both of these candidates' plans and the rest of our fact-checking stories on KXLY.com. Well, have you ever been curious about how our police officers are trained to drive as fast as they do? For North Idaho police officers, that training is done at the Coeur d'Alene Airport. But this is changing as the airport continues to grow and space becomes limited. It's called the Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, also known as EVOC. For years, the training program has been run at the Coeur d'Alene Airport. Officers you see on the streets in North Idaho get trained here to operate their vehicles at high speeds and through difficult weather.
Anytime an officer gets behind the vehicle, there is an enormous amount of liability associated with that. They could get into an accident, which is the main purpose behind EVOC is to ensure our officers can operate all the vehicles in an appropriate manner.
And the state requires cadets to get 40 hours of training at EVOC, and once hired, officers get 4 hours of training every 2 years. Law enforcement agencies statewide are asking legislators to secure the funding to build a new facility, which is estimated to cost around $12 million.
Great! Absolutely phenomenal.
That was the reaction to the food at the Greek Fest, the three-day festival at Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church. This is the 88th year of the festival. Greek Fest is open to the community and has Greek food, music, and dancing. The festival runs through tomorrow. Opa! All right, went last night, as a matter of fact. Good morning, Northwest Time is now 6:37. We send it back over to Mark Peterson for a look at what to expect for this weekend and if you should be getting your car washed. Most of us need it right now, I think.
Pick a day.
Pick
a day. Everything is looking good. This is some of the best weather the Greek Festival has had, too, by the way, in many years without any rain in the forecast. We're looking pretty good with low 70s expected all the way through the weekend. So make your plans, a little something to do on your to-do list. We're going to have a full check of the forecast, including potential freezing. That's coming up.
And a man falls down a mountainside and survives, and it's all caught on camera. See more of this amazing video and what saved his life next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Valley Fest is here, September 20th through 22nd at Marabou Point Park. Enjoy a parade, bed races, car show, live entertainment, river run 5K, 10K, food, and much more. Visit valleyfest.org for more information.
Welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt just like family.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we've been family owned and operated for over 50 years. We pride ourselves in giving the best customer experience.
And every new car comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
We have some of the best selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And select pre-owned Hondas come with our lifetime warranty.
Coeur d'Alene Honda with the nationwide lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
And don't forget about the lifetime warranty.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. Heating, cooling, and electric.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
Man, I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
It's Valley Fest, September 20th through the 22nd at Marabou Point Park. Enjoy a petting zoo, Top Fest, River Run 5K and 10K, science activities, yummy treats, and more. Visit valleyfest.org for more information.
Welcome back. The Letcher County Courthouse in Kentucky is closed today as investigators try to get to the bottom of a shooting that left a veteran judge dead. Police say the sheriff of the rural community shot and killed District Judge Kevin Mullins following an argument inside the county courthouse.
That it was an argument between the two that led up, but what exactly transpired prior to the shots being fired, still things that we're trying to get answers to.
Police say 43-year-old Sheriff Sean Steins was taken into custody without incident. He's charged with first-degree murder. No word on what the apparent argument was about. Investigators say the suspect is cooperating. Dramatic footage now has emerged showing the moment a man slipped and fell down a steep mountain while hiking in China's eastern Anhui province on Monday. 43-year-old Yang Meng was hiking in the mountains when he slipped and fell, capturing the moment on a 360-degree camera. The close-up video shows him skidding down a wet slope before, as you just saw, hitting a tree that stops his fall and saves his life, really. Yang says he wasn't badly injured, but he is a little bruised, and he realizes he is very, very lucky.
All right, so we look at the 10-second takeaway. It's going to be clear. It's going to be a cool start. We're there. Temperatures around 50 degrees. So make sure you got a light layer. You're going to need those sunglasses. Our high today, 71 degrees.
Well, listen up, drivers. Starting on Monday, the westbound off-ramp at I-90 at Indiana Avenue in Spokane Valley will be closed for about 6 weeks while crews repave the road. Drivers are being told to use the Sullivan exit instead and then make a right turn to get onto Indiana. It's right there by Panera Bread. During this time, Indiana will be reduced to one lane in each direction. All right, good morning, Northwest time is just about 6:43. Let's send it back over to Allison Martinez, who's been telling us all about Valley Fest today.
Valley Fest is back this weekend, and one of the best parts, of course, is the car show. We're giving you a sneak peek at all of the cars you can look forward to checking out this weekend, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's our Labor Day sales event happening all month long, where you'll save up to $14,000 off MSRP on a new GMC Sierra 1500. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Happy anniversary from McVeigh Brothers. This month, if you'd like to upgrade your home with some new Coeur d'Alene windows or maybe a new roof, we're offering an anniversary special. Or no money down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 6 months. From McVeigh Brothers.
This fall, make your home a cozy retreat filled with comfort and style when you shop at Walker's Furniture and Mattress. You'll find your favorite brands in stock at prices you'll love. Plus, take advantage of special 5-year financing at Walker's.
Hi, I'm Chris with Tactical Plumbing. We're a well-known, locally owned company with a great reputation with our customers. While the new housing boom stays strong, we are excited to announce that we are growing our company to provide homeowners with our precision services.
Tactical Plumbing has over 30 years of combined experience, and we are now booking residential service and repair. Tactical Plumbing providing our community with carefully planned and strategically executed plumbing solutions.
Call us or visit our website today for all of your plumbing needs.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
It's our Labor Day sales event happening all month. New Sierra 2500 HDs amps and 3500 HDs as low as $59,878. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Well, finding a free activity for your family isn't always easy, but this weekend, Valley Fest is making it possible. The Spokane Valley Festival kicks off tonight with the Hearts of Gold Parade. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live in Spokane Valley to tell us about some of the weekend's highlights, and we've got a lot of sweet cars behind you here now, huh?
Yeah, that is correct. Good morning. Now, I heard that we were going to have a representative from the car show joining us this morning, and let me tell you, this crew really turned out. There are so many amazing cars here and so many amazing people. I'm joined with Tim Lane this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for being with us bright and early. We're so excited to talk more about the car show.
Yes.
It's this Sunday. What can people look forward to?
Yes, this Sunday, September 22nd from 9 to 2. We're going to have first responder vehicles here for the kids. So we're going to have police represented here. We're going to have ambulance. We're going to have military vehicles here. Amazing. And then, of course, over probably 300 classic cars and some modern muscle as well.
Amazing. So very cool. This has been, I think this is my first car show. So this has been...
Oh, this is amazing. The Valley Fest car show has been going on for many, many years. And it's a staple in the Spokane Valley and the whole Spokane area. And this is probably one of my favorite shows. This is one of the coolest shows, in my opinion, of the year. So I'm really excited. Absolutely. I'm a little partial, of course. I'll put it on. So
no, and judging by just the turnout that we've had this morning, I think that's absolutely true. Our photographer Alex is walking around showing you all the kind faces and really cool cars that are here this morning. Can you shout out maybe a few specifics that
Oh my goodness. Well, Pat's car right here is fantastic. I mean, Crystal's car right here is incredible. They're all amazing. They're all amazing cars. You're going to see, this is just a small sample of what you're going to see this weekend. You're going to see a variety of different cars. We're going to have a variety of different classes and awards too. We have about 30 different awards from air-cooled to modern import to different classics, pre-1940s. You're going to see a lot of stuff. Awesome. I mean, the day is just all about fun. I mean, we're going to have 3 bands. We're going to have beer gardens. We're going to have barbecues.
All is right in the world.
It's going to be a good time.
Amazing. Well, this will be happening this Sunday on the plaza, so definitely make sure you come out here and check it out. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, everyone, for being with us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
And as we were panning that camera around, Mark's like, I know that person, because you've been in a few car shows yourself.
I want the award that says, hey, he showed up. The car finally made it. Oh, it's going to be one of the coolest ones because it truly will be cool to start. But I tell you what, we're going to have other cool things happening, like for today and tomorrow, we've got the opening ceremonies for the Southeast Spokane County Fair. This is in Rockford, Washington. The carnival begins at 3, livestock feeding and all the stuff with, again, the agriculture at 4 o'clock. And then, of course, Truck and Tractor Pulls will be our announcer. That'll be at 5:30, and we promise to have a lot of fun and enjoy it. So we want to talk about the cool weather in the morning. We have, again, this freeze watch, first one of the season, and it goes from areas of Deer Park all the way north to Canada. So again, those tender items in your garden, be prepared. 62 by 11 o'clock. It's low 50s until we get there. Then we're going to see the sunshine, temperatures into the upper 60s and low 70s all the way through the afternoon. Again, compared to what we had a week ago, this is cool, but 72 is a normal high for this time of year. We have a few clouds, but that's it. There's really no energy, no moisture, no rain coming into the area, not only today, but again tomorrow it'll be dry. We have, again, those low 70s all the way into Ritzville, Moses Lake at 73 degrees. If you need some heat, you're not going to find it. I mean, 75 from Lewiston to Tri-Cities and also into Grand Coulee. Coeur d'Alene, you're going to be at 69 degrees. We'll have temperatures in the low 70s through Sunday, mid 70s on Monday, and then we're going to be around 80 all the way through Thursday. It is a Friday morning. We're glad you're along for the ride. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Fred's Appliance.
Latah Creek Winery invites you to our annual harvest celebration, September 27th through the 29th. Sip our best blends, learn about our vineyards, and snack on Elena's cooking. Come and help us celebrate our 43rd harvest.
Cheers!
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. Heating, cooling, and electric.
My credit score is more than just a number. It's my future. P1FCU knows how important it is too, which is why it's so easy to check your score every time you check your online banking. It's a piece of cake. Plus, it doesn't just let you check your score, it gives you recommendations on how to improve it. It also shows you how different things could be affecting your score.
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
So many accident victims don't call the advocates because they worry about the cost. They think it'll be expensive. They're not sure they can afford it. But the truth is, the cost is
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars.
Donnie, the cost is nothing. They don't pay anything unless we win.
Ken, I was talking about how much it would cost them if they don't contact us. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
That's true. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
With the latest looks arriving monthly, there's always something new to love at Furniture Row, like the Krisha Sleeper Sectional. Boasting luxurious comfort, several layouts, and 2 colors, the Krisha elevates any home with stylish practicality. Or dine on the Traverse City with a weathered chestnut finish and book-matched pattern. This rustic contemporary set is great for gatherings of any size. And for your bedroom, the Levita features a cool natural look with simulated live edge cuts and a casual contemporary appeal. Find these fresh new looks and more now at Furniture Row.
Latah Creek Winery invites you to our annual harvest celebration, September 27th through the 29th. Sip our best blends, learn about our vineyards, and snack on Elena's cooking. Come and help us celebrate our 43rd harvest.
Cheers!
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
All right, it's 6:53 now. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday here in the Morning Sprint. Mark Peterson here with details on warm temperatures and some breezy conditions. Allison Martinez live at Mirabeau Point Park to tell us all about Valley Fest, and Hannah Joy in studio with updates on the Federal Trade Commission reports that vast surveillance by social media companies. But we begin with 3 people in our area who have died riding motorcycles recently. One in North Spokane, another near Fairchild Air Force Base, and one just outside of Hayden. Washington State Patrol says with temperatures starting to drop, many are trying to squeeze in as many rides as possible before putting away their bikes for the season. And with the sun setting earlier every day, it makes it harder for drivers to see them on the road. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, a motorcycle rider is 28 times more likely to die in a crash than someone in a passenger car. They also face 4 times the injury risk. The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students will make his first appearance in an Ada County courtroom next week. Brian Kohlberger will have a status hearing on the 26th. This will also be the first time in front of the new judge, Stephen Hippler. The trial was moved out of Latah County after a motion was approved by the Idaho Supreme Court. Kohlberger was moved to Boise on Sunday. The Kootenai County Fairgrounds is hosting day 2 of a free healthcare clinic today. That clinic is available to anyone, meaning you don't need insurance or even an ID to register. Once you get your vitals checked, there are dental and vision services available, as well as a chiropractor, massages, and haircuts. Anyone who registers for the clinic at the fairgrounds between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. is guaranteed to be seen. All right, a heads up for drivers. Starting on Monday, the westbound off-ramp at I-90 at Indiana in Spokane Valley will be closed for about 6 weeks while crews repave the road. Drivers are being told to use the Sullivan exit instead and then just make a right to get onto Indiana. During this time, Indiana will be reduced to 1 lane in each direction.
All right, on a Friday, and the final Friday of summer, by the way, we start talking about some other things. First of all, cool starts. Deer Park here at 40, 55 into the valley, 42 into Cheney. So kids, you don't put on a layer before you head out. We're talking about colors of leaves, and it looks like next week the Selkirks will have a little bit of color. Our high today, 71 degrees.
Ever been curious about how our police officers are trained to drive as fast as they do? For North Idaho police officers, that training is done at the Coeur d'Alene Airport, but this is changing as the airport continues to grow and space becomes limited. It's called the Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, also known as EVOC. For years, that training program has been run at the airport. Officers you see on the streets in North Idaho get trained here to operate their vehicles at rapid speeds and through difficult weather. The state requires cadets to get 40 hours of training at EVOC. Once hired, officers are required to get 4 hours of training every 2 years. Law enforcement agencies statewide are asking legislators to secure the funding to build a new facility for them, which is estimated to cost around $12 million.
The Federal Trade Commission is calling on Congress to pass new privacy laws. It comes after the agency found social media companies engaging in vast surveillance, meaning personal information such as your marital status, income, and level of education is being shared.
Valley Fest returns this weekend. It all kicks off with the Hearts of Gold Parade tonight at 7:30. Throughout the weekend, you can look forward to so many things like food, music, opportunities to celebrate our youth, connect with friends, and a pretty cool car show. That is Sunday right here in the plaza. We'll have more information on everything you need to know to attend on our website, KXLY.com.
All right, Allison, thanks. Oktoberfest celebrations are here in Spokane. The West End Oktoberfest features special brews, food, and festivities at 5 breweries downtown. With your ticket, you'll get a mug and beer discounts on Saturday and Sunday.
Great! Absolutely phenomenal.
That was a reaction to the food at Greek Fest, a 3-day festival at the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church. This is the 88th year of the festival. Greek Fest is open to the community and has Greek food, music, and dancing. The festival runs through tomorrow. And a guilty plea is expected today from the soldier who ran across the border from South Korea into North Korea. His lawyer says U.S. Army Private Travis King will plead guilty to desertion and assault, among other charges, as part of a plea deal with prosecutors. Military officials say King crossed into North Korea in July of last year, roughly a week after he was released from a South Korean detention facility. More information on this case, you can tune in to Good Morning America, which starts in a few minutes. We'll be right back.
In the ICU, I see patients suffering from asthma and lung disease. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution in Washington is unacceptable for my patients and their health. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Fall weather can be unpredictable, causing power outages at the worst times. Don't end up cold and in the dark. Invest in a generator from AmeriWest Electric, experts in home battery backup and standby systems. Contact us today, AmeriWestElectric.com.
At Parker Toyota, we believe in driving with confidence. Parker Toyota's certified pre-owned vehicles offer you affordability and dependability when buying your next Toyota.
We take the guesswork out of buying pre-owned because every Toyota certified vehicles goes through 160-point check by our trained technician.
Whether it's a stylish sedan or versatile SUV or a fuel-efficient hybrid, we have the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the area.
See our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
When your child has asthma, every day you worry about the next attack. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution makes it out of the question for me. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Well, we hope you are having a great start to your Friday morning. Hope, well, grab a cup of coffee and continue on with us. We do have a beautiful start to the day. We are having a cool start, temperatures hovering into the low 50s. We're going to warm up to the low 70s, day 71. That's going to happen about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then we're going to see a continuation of normal temperatures for this time of year. Saturday 71, Sunday 72, kicks up a little bit on Monday 74, and then we get to, a return to summer in the first week of fall as we get up to about 80 degrees for the middle of next week.
I don't think we'll be complaining about being up around 80 again. All right, Mark, thank you. Thank you for being with us. Good Morning America starts now.